People from all over the world celebrate holidays in their own style, based on their personal beliefs and their cultures. Everyone has a little different way of doing everything. Our ancestors at this time of year would go out into the woods with some eggs, and what would they do?
Bury them.
Bury them. As a recognition of spring, rebirth, and renewal.
The seed for the...
A seed for fresh beginnings. Mother Earth being the womb that all springs from, and the egg representing the egg or the seed that all life comes from. So I think today we're going to follow in a similar fashion and bring our own eggs out to the woods.
Yeah.
You know, that's where the whole idea of the Easter egg came from, was from that tradition.
And rabbits,
traditionally, the whole thing,
represent the same new beginnings. And it's an opportunity, I believe, to enjoy the spring equinox and all the fresh energy that's moving in.
You'll have to forgive us if we sound just a little bit nasally today. The pollen has came out in full force. So
gratefully the trees have decided to bloom, but sure is letting us know.
You can see the green starting to come back.
Yeah.
So we are going to find some nice little hidey holes and hide some eggs and some other treats for the guys and girls today.
It's a beautiful day.
Now, earlier this week we have had tornadoes dancing all around us, thunderstorms, wind that was just crazy. And I think we had finally gotten past all of that. You can see, you know, we've got standing water everywhere back here. Just trying to work my way through here and leave a few of those treats over here at Junior's little hideout log. I think we have to go this way to go that way.
And I have the feeling that the weather is just going to be that way this year, where we can't really make good plans and we have to kind of roll with the punches. Train's loud today. They're close. Oh, come on.
Fortunately, this spot right here was spared the brunt of a lot of it. And so within miles in every direction of us, they had excessive damage to a lot of things, but
We were blessed. We were really kept safe. It was all the way around us.
almost like it had an invisible protective dome over the top of it.
And I will say thank you to those that reached out and said they were placing, extra thought and protection around us. And I do believe it worked, because literally it was all the way around us, to include our daughter and granddaughter and some close friends.
So on the last video that Rachel had posted on her channel, Into the Veil, we were coming out of the woods that night, and I caught the reflection of something hanging in the trees with my little green cap light that I wear out here when we're doing the IR videos, and got over to it, and it was a pair of my older glasses hanging up on a limb. And the last time I remember ever having them out was at the truck, and I don't remember if I had put them back in the door of the truck or if I had laid them on the tailgate, but they ended up out here in the woods. Somebody thought it was a
And we thought
pretty neat thing.
it was Junior, and it was Tuck. Junior wasn't going to take the fall on that one.
So, in honor of the glasses, do you remember losing a pair of glasses out here?
Do I?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Look right here.
Usually,
Right there on the tree limb. Look up. Right here. Those are mine.
I was going to say, I don't think they're mine, although I have some similar. These are those black ones that you had. Those.
Yeah, those are the ones I had in the truck.
They're pretty, well, there you
Pretty
go.
grungy.
I guess, do you need them?
Well, I'll put them in my pocket and try to clean them
I
up.
don't know.
But
You know they can't
put them in the
fit.
bag. So what, is he trying to imitate me with the glasses?
Well, we both have our glasses all the time, so maybe he thinks that's all right.
Linda and Raymond, thank you very much. They had the brilliant idea.
Alright, you ready? Let me see what this looks like here.
There's only one pair with blue lenses, and appropriately enough, we think these should go to Joe, Junior, and we're going to leave that with a golden egg right here for him. And they may or may not, they may still be too small. I think that Took realized in short order imitating was fine if they fit, but they do stretch out a little, so maybe they can play with them.
So we have got a bag full of things like that today. We're just going to hop, skip, and jump through the woods and leave some little treats here and there and work our way back to the gifting trees. So
Yeah.
let's get after it. got standing water everywhere back here, most of it, you know, ankle deep or a little bit more.
It's really not too bad. Gorgeous day. Sometimes it's hard to believe it can go from one extreme to the other like that, but
You know, my last video, Bigfoot After Midnight, as we were leaving the woods, that very last eye shine that we caught was somewhere right in this area, coming up the trail from that gifting tree. Kind of watching the ground, but we have had so much rain in the past 4 days that
yeah, we don't know if they're feet to be seen. They're probably really fresh, because anything before that would likely be washed out.
other than the water everywhere, everything looks like it's still in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
For everything that blew through here.
Peanut butter lid right in front of you on the trail.
Yeah. I was looking out over to my right.
Maybe this is where he was standing near this big tree.
Well, here lately they've been kind of low profile through the daytime. It's been the nighttime that we've caught the majority of activity from them. So.
There's a lot going on, you know, right now with the magnetics of the earth, and we were just talking about the lights, aurora borealis, and a lot of areas are able to see them now that normally aren't able to see them if they have a clear night. And I do believe that all of that energy is affecting maybe the way we can hear them, the way we can see them, changing the, you know, boundaries, so to speak, as far as dimension or as far as...
Well, it's supercharged the electromagnetic field. It makes it that much easier for things to traverse, move back and forth.
But in this regard, it kind of feels like it gives them a sense of excitement, like they're glad for it.
Can't tell from here if it's a shadow that I'm seeing or... Well, let us put a few things out right here at this spot, and then we'll be back in a second. Well, like I said, we're going to scatter this stuff out today, so we're just putting a little bit right here. A bag of popcorn and some apples, some boiled eggs, peanut butter, and a jar of Pringles. I think I see another good spot to hide a couple things over here, Rachel. Right over there by that structure, or in that structure.
Okay. I'll follow you.
Yeah, it was somewhere right in here on one of these little small saplings that those glasses were hanging.
Somewhere up on that little bit of hill. Or as the hill comes.
I think we'll put a couple eggs and some of those glasses right here.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got a pair of those glasses and a little egg hidden right there in the inside of that structure. And another one right over here. And I spy another spot I think we can put
Stick
one or
a
two.
couple things. Yeah.
Right over there.
Let's see, was
Right
it this
there
area?
on the back side by where that limb is leaning against the tree. Put a pair of glasses and an egg for him right there, I think.
This one?
Yeah. Alright, so we'll scatter them everywhere.
Let's see, on your video, we were standing about here, and this is where we had all the audio back in this area. If you want to do that, I'll fix the...
Well, this is where it really started getting loud, but we were farther back when we found the ball and turned the lights out.
Oh, I gotta take those out.
Yeah. Go ahead
We
and
don't
take
need the babies getting plastic.
Take the plastic bag.
There we go. That'll be better. It said there was just the one pair with blue lenses that we thought Junior Joe would like. We'll leave one here too. So this little arch, I'm going to put one here. I think one of the babies might use this.
Right over here, I think.
It looks new. On your left.
Right there inside the
Okay.
where the triple pines are. Looks like a very good spot for one to sit and
I
watch
agree.
everything from.
All right. They have so many good spots.
All right, well, let's go back and we'll load up that last gifting tree with the majority of stuff and then plant a few more eggs and see what happens.
I feel like we're kind of quieter than usual today, but there's a lot of thought to the spring equinox energy, because everything feels very different out here. And I think they're really spending time gearing up for their own green season, so to speak.
Well, one of the things that we've consistently noticed over the last couple of years is it seems to be around these major solar or lunar events that they become a lot more active, especially at nighttime. You know, what we normally have is holidays like Christmas or Easter or whatever, spring equinox, winter solstice, you know, all the different ones.
Aside from the holidays, they're key and pinnacle points for, you know, solar and lunar transition. And I think that's much more what the people are concerned with, truthfully.
Yeah, that's what they're tuning into more so than what we are.
I think they understand and are well aware of
I
our
wonder if
holidays.
that footprint's still there or if the creek washed it out with all this rain.
I'll have to look. My money says it's probably been washed out.
I'm thinking it was right in here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let me get my bearings here.
There was
Big
a
hollow
root
tree.
right there where the root curls, is what I remember. Yeah, it's
No, it's gone.
full of water now.
And right up there, where all those limbs are leaning against that tree, is where that ball and that rock were, and I don't see the ball.
Well, you know, a lot of times we've found that they'll do stuff just so that we can.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and set this tree up back here while we're on this side, and then we'll go
Yeah.
over there and look around. We can pretty much put everything here minus 2 pair of glasses and 2 plastic eggs, because I have a place I want to take those back there in the back.
Okay.
But everything else, let's just go ahead and set it up.
This one?
Humongous egg full of moon pies.
And Joyce, thank you for helping to get these Easter treats put together. If they can't see that, I don't know what to do for them.
Just kind of watching back there while you're doing this. Got some marshmallow
cake.
peeps.
Party cake peeps.
Trying to cut back a little bit on some of the sweets, but hey, it's Easter, right?
Well, we hadn't brought a lot recently.
Peanut butter.
Oh, come on, more glasses. Some of these eggs, I should have said earlier, some of them have jelly beans in them. Some have they're just a little cream cookie.
And some of them have like the trail mix, dried fruit, bananas and nuts and stuff in them. Just a little bit of everything in them.
And we did get some extra tropical flavored jelly beans just to see how they responded to those. We mess around with different flavors and things now and then just to
You get it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm getting to be a pro with these sardines as I speak. And hopefully they don't dilly-dally too long about getting. I used to put all this up in the trees. And needless to say, brown eggs do not turn the vibrant colors that white
No,
eggs
I've
do.
boiled some of the brown eggs and tried to make them a dark blue, and they turned out a purplish something.
We have silver and green and purple, which is all right. You and your sardines, guys.
Went with the mustard sauce today.
Yeah. Well, and as they age, and each one has preferences. So we try to bring a variety, but these are in the spicy sauce. So maybe Junior can fight him over that. He does like his spice. Okay.
I think that's pretty much got it, minus a couple of glasses. And
I just
I got
realized
the
we only
giant
put
egg.
in one bag of popcorn. Usually we.
Yeah, I needed to pop another, I forgot.
It's all right.
Giant thing full of moon pies and an egg, got their peeps, sardines, sausages, apples, jelly beans, some boiled eggs, a little thing of cheese puffs, peanut butter. More and more, there you go. I think
Well,
they'll like it.
We have calculated 7 that are under, the age of adulthood, if you will, or under.
Little ones.
Yeah. Definitely under 15, 17, but we have a little extra just in case there's anyone we're not aware of.
Well, let's walk over there. I want to see what that looks like. I don't see the ball from here.
Okay. It's actually easier to see when we say we can see it from here. It's actually easier to see from our perspective than it is on the video sometimes. Until we get closer.
Well, I'm pointing the camera that direction. My head's turned another. Or,
Right.
I'm looking all around as we're walking.
Well, and you've got a real eagle eye for a lot. Always have. Right here. It's a small one. And there's toes up here. But the heel comes just about here.
And there's another partial. That's got to be from probably either, I'm going to say Tuesday, because we had that terrible rain and tornado stuff, and then had a little bit of a break, and then it came right back in again.
Yeah.
So that's been washed over.
And I think, although my shadow won't help, I think this one's a lighter one, but it's going this way. The toes are up here and the heel's back here. But that one I'd have to look out harder. A little less defined. Inclement weather can be great for seeing those things, but as far as the glyphs and structures and things like that, we also have to really look at it to see if it was just something falling from a tree or,
I know right there where all those limbs are leaning against that tree is where the ball was at.
I also want to mention, we were talking about the night video. A couple of things that are coming to mind that I feel the people want corrected or brought up. Number one, when we were mentioning the fog, at that point on video, it was really hard to see how dense it showed right in front of where we were standing. But you can see it, and we've got screenshots where it seems separate from us or separate from our space. And I feel that they move in on certain opportunities like that whether it's weather or fog. It could be just the illusion of fog and the denseness of the energetics, the orb energy that they do work with. But there were also a couple places, and I think Ken had a couple of people asking, were you smoking, blah, 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 blah. No, we could see our breath, but there were places where the breath was showing coming from this.
Blowing in front of us.
Right.
Not from us.
And I don't know about you, but my lungs are not that big to blow that big of a breath. So I do feel they were close. Another spot, I could see a black swirl to the right, so the ball was here.
Do me a favor and pick up that rock.
Okay. But there was a black swirl, another spot where you could see something moving across the screen. Just making sure there's no critters.
Now, do you see anything on it? That's just a piece of quartz, but that night we came out here, it was all glowing like crazy.
Lit up. Mm-hmm.
The rains washed it off.
Do you want to leave one of these here?
I guess, yeah. Leave one there. Find my trail without getting into the thorn bushes. What in the world? Do you see it?
Uh-huh. What is it? That's my question.
I don't know.
You
It's
first?
moving.
Maybe it's a critter.
Right in between those. What is that?
I don't know. I can make you go first. You've got a bigger foot than I. What the heck, guys?
Do you hear him squealing, squabbling back there? That's the ball.
No. Are you sure?
That, yeah, it's the light reflecting off of it.
Oh my gosh. Well.
You just hear him talking?
Uh-huh. Somebody's on my right. Come on. Times like this, I'd rather they were just walking.
What in the world?
I don't know. What is the blue on the right?
It's a jelly bean bag. And a rock.
And it's torn up.
Well,
What? Just split.
I'm glad we did not have to go all the way back to the mound for it. Don't touch it.
Sorry.
Alright, if you got, I'm going to turn these lights off. You got the UV light?
Yeah, somewhere here.
Go for it. Turn my cap light off.
I think. Well, I'm trying not to. There's some little
Alright,
bit.
so those of you that don't know what we're looking at here, we had brought some chemical out and sprayed the ball down when we left it. Don't touch it.
I'm trying to see. There's something here.
And anyway, when it comes into contact with proteins, like off of your hand, or if they've been in the peanut butter jar and they've got the proteins from the peanuts and the oil, it'll make it glow when the UV light hits it.
I'm going to walk around. I want to see the other side too.
Here, while we're standing here, shine it on that bag.
In the rock?
Apparently.
How'd they manhandle that? Huh. It's not a distinct pattern, but
I even see something on the tree there. Like they had it on their hands and
trying to wipe it off.
touch the tree.
No. I think if they were trying to wipe something, it'd be a bigger.
Let me see the UV light for a second.
Here.
Taking that rock maybe and banging it against the tree or
Oh.
something, that maybe that thumping.
Maybe. Here.
And scrap off of the bag, so I sprayed the ball and the jelly bean bag down with that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure where about the rock. I was going to walk around this back
Well,
side.
very carefully roll that ball this direction. Oh, I see smears and half a handprints and splotches all over it.
That looks
And
little.
there's fingers right there.
That looks little. Maybe the babies. Trying not to touch anything. That's little. I don't know.
Well,
Roll it back where they had it.
we're not going to take the ball away from them. That was a gift that we gave to them.
Yeah,
I just
that's-
wanted to see what we could discover on it, but definitely take that bag, because we'll look at it a little bit closer. Now, that's all I can figure. Look at that. That thing's lit up like it's a Christmas tree. Man, oh man.
Hello.
Oh, I hope that comes through. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I hope y'all can hear this. I have never. You know what I feel?
Turn it over.
It's one of the little ones. It's practicing.
It is.
It's practicing the sounds.
It's
now they're
running.
behind you. It's running behind you. Don't shine the light over there, Kim.
shit.
Oh,
See the eyes?
it's okay, babies. And dead silence.
As soon as I
Put
put
the
the
light
UV
on.
light that direction, they quit.
It's okay, babies.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, come on, do it again.
Way over there.
All right, so you got the bag. I'm going to turn the UV light off for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll just stand here, and I know you guys can't see anything,
Okay, there's
but
two
hopefully
voices.
you can hear it.
There's two voices. Oh, we just had the craziest fog come up right in front of us.
There's
the
the
heck?
eyes again.
Is that you, Quinn? Duppy? They're just practicing sounds. I think.
All right, I'm going to turn the light on so the people can
We
see.
have like we're standing in this fog right here. I don't know where this just
Alright.
came from.
Adjust your eyes. Here it comes.
They're not gonna like this. Pretty
Well.
piece of rock.
Go on up that
Mhm.
direction. Piece of one of our little wrappers there if you want to throw it in
Pick
a
it
bucket. was thinking leave whatever's left in there. Probably right up in here.
I have one pair of glasses. Oh, to the left. I'm not sure whose spot that is. At
Where are
this
you
tree.
looking? Well, put them over there. Let's see what I see.
Oh, let me see if I see what you see. What do
I'll
you
look
see?
through
Oh,
all that heavy brush.
sure enough.
I'll have to walk around this way to get past those thorns. Well,
Looks like a good spot for it.
how many times has this been where we've caught the movement for just a second when we have been sitting up that last tree?
Yeah, it looks like we've come a distance, but really we're not far from where we just were. We just came around.
Well, I guarantee you the wind didn't blow it through all this brush and tangle to get back into here.
Well, I wouldn't think it'd get that far.
A little tiny glyph right next to it.
Somebody must be saying, my spot. Which?
Well, this whole thing is like a good lookout point. Watch these thorns. I'm kind of tangled up in them here.
Well, you can definitely see all the way around. And the forked tree, a lot of times they're using these forked trees. On your left there, Ken?
Oh, whatever was on there is gone. All I see is some pine needle and pollen.
It might still show, I don't know, after that rain. But without the UV lights,
Well,
can't see it.
slip on through there and come back. We'll follow this little foot trail just a little bit farther.
A little tangled up right here. There we go. I feel like saying hello, ladies. It's popped right up in front of us.
Yeah, this is going to warrant another night video.
I know. They really, really surprised even me on that last one.
Well, we accomplished what we came out here for today. We wanted to leave them a few little Easter treats and hide some eggs around in the woods for them. I think we have gotten a reprieve from the storms, at least until, I don't know, Saturday night or Sunday sometime.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get back out here before then and check it all out and see if they found any other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous weather right now.
You wouldn't know it from 2 days ago. All right, guys, we appreciate you coming along today. See you next time down the trail. Bye.